What's up, fellas? Mobe 876 RC signing back on. In today's video, I'll be talking about belted cars versus driveshaft cars. Which one is going to be good for you? If you're new to the hobby or you've been in the hobby for a while and you're a basher or a crawler or whatever, and you was thinking about getting into an on-road car, whether it's a 10th scale car or an 8th scale car, and you're curious to know which one should you go with, a belted car or a shaft car, then this is the right video for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and spin the camera around and let you guys check out the cars. So we got belted cars over here to the left, and then I got shaft cars over here to the right. And then we got another belted car sitting right there on the stand. All right, fellas, we're gonna start off the video with the Traxxas Fortec 2.0. What you see on the table right there, this car is a shaft driven car. So like I said, if you're new to the hobby or you've been in the hobby for a while already and you want to switch over from maybe flying planes and jump into the on-road scene, if you want to do speed runs, drag racing, parking lot bashing, even a little bit of drifting, I would strongly recommend with getting your car that has a center drive shaft. Nowadays, you got high kV motors that's pushing out crazy RPM with a lot of torque, along with a strong ESC that you can tune and turn that punch rate up, along with your high C rating lipos. You definitely want a car with a center drive shaft that can hold the power down to the ground, especially if you're doing speed runs or drag racing. This is going to be your best bet right here. Center drive shaft cars are a lot less maintenance to worry about versus a belted car, which we'll get to in a minute. What I'm going to do now is take the car down off the stand and show you how easy it is to change out a center drive shaft in this particular car right here versus a car that's belted. So say you crash your car and you bend up that center drive shaft and you wanted to fix it, and you had a Traxxas Fortec for an example. You spin the car around, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws. Take those out, slide that back in out. Pop your new center drive shaft back in and you're good to go. Let's talk about the electric car now with the belts. All right, fellas, we got the HPI Sprint 2 Flux sitting on the stand. This car is belted, as you guys can see. Now, if you that guy that want to do drifting, or you that guy that want to do on-road track racing, a belted car is going to be for you. It's going to be your best bet. When you watch on-road touring cars racing on a track, more than 95% of those guys out there are running some sort of belted car. So with the belted car, going around a track, it's a lot more efficient around a track. The power is distributed a lot better with the belts versus a center drive shaft, which would be a lot more brute force going through the turns. The belted cars pivot around the turns a lot more smoother, which makes you come out on top a lot more times than you would versus a center drive shaft car. But on the other hand, you're going to have a lot more maintenance with a belted car. As you can see, let me lift this thing up and show you guys. So on a belted car, you have 2 belts. You have your main belt right here that connects back here on a pulley next to the rear belt, and they're going to connect to your your front diff, and one is going to connect to your back diff, just like it would on a center drive shaft car. The problem is with belted cars, over time, your belts just wear out, and you're going to have to replace them. There's no getting around it. It's just a matter of time when it happens to you. As you can see, this rear belt in the back, this one is missing teeth and it's loose and flimsy, so I'm going to have to replace that. It's not going to be as easy as I showed you guys with the center drive shaft, just pulling out a few screws in the back and then snatching that out. You're really going to have to take a lot more stuff apart just to get this belt to come off, especially if it's the back one for like a case of this car right here. So when I changed out the back belt the first time, because this is actually the second belt that I'll be changing out now, it took me about an hour to just take the car apart, just trying to figure out the easiest way to take the car apart. And there was no easy way. I had to break the whole back end down just to change that belt. So that's going to be your biggest 2 differences between a shaft driven car and a belt driven car. Hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. If it is, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and share the video with somebody that might be getting into the hobby for the first time. Let me know what you guys think about it. Thanks for watching.